I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Who are you?
Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another review. This is another review for Greg B, who is nice enough to send a generous donation through PayPal for me to watch and review all the Harry Potter films. All 8 of them. And now we're getting to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Now first off, if you're interested in requesting pretty much any type of video, you just send it either directly via my PayPal or join my Patreon. The links are down below in the info box. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I would say, overall, another one I didn't mind. I think what I liked about it was the tournament. I'm a sucker for movies about tournaments. Going back in the day of watching Bloodsport and things of that nature. Here, it's a Triwizard Tournament. So there's like 3 games. There's the first one where he's supposed to retrieve a golden egg from a dragon, and Harry's chased by a fire-breathing dragon and gets the egg. Second is to save someone precious to you underwater. Don't get attacked, don't get killed. The third is this hedge maze, where you have to find something amongst hedge maze that will actually collapse, try to trap you and suffocate you. So I liked that. You know, that was appealing to me. You know, the actors, once again, do their jobs well. It's really everything in between of the tournament that I didn't care tremendous about. Because, for example, his buddy Ron, for some reason, acts like a complete fucking dickhead. It just seems so out of character. Because the whole thing with this tournament, apparently no one as young as Harry should be able to get into it. And there's only supposed to be 3 contestants, but this year it's 4. And everyone just assumes that Harry put his name in there and forced his way into this as a cheater, including his buddy Ron. And I'm going, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Why does it not make any fucking sense? Just the crazy shit that has happened in the past 3 fucking films. And the first film, with the guy with the fucking Voldemort on the back of his head, the fucking big ass snake in the second movie, the Dementors chasing Harry, which they're not supposed to do, and the third movie, and all this other shit. You witness this, and you're not thinking, this is a tournament where you could die. Harry says he didn't put his name in it. Gee, I wonder what's going on. So either Ron is a fucking dumbass, which that could be the case, or he's just out of character dickhead. And then when Harry does the first challenge and retrieves the golden egg from the dragon, then Ron Weasley's fine with him. Like a 180. I'm like, what? It makes no fucking sense. It's like, well, we gotta give this fucking character something to do. If that's the way it was written in the book, then it's piss poor writing. Sorry. There was no reason for it. Nothing really came of it. It's just he's a dickhead for a little bit, and then all of a sudden he's cool. It just made no fucking sense. Again, with all the crazy shit in the past 3 movies, why would you not believe Harry that he didn't put his name into the cup for the goblet, this tournament? It just makes no fucking sense. I didn't care for the ball, the dance, stupid songs like "Booty Down Like a Unicorn." I don't give a fuck about your songs. Sorry. This ain't fucking Little Shop of Horrors, or Rocky Horror Picture Show, or Willy Wonka the Chocolate Factory, which I would give a shit about the songs. I don't care about your fucking songs. Shut up. So I didn't give a fuck about the ball, the dance. I didn't give a fuck about Ron Weasley's character being a fucking dickhead out of the blue. Then almost out of the blue, he fucking turncoats again, and he's fine now. What, he was on his fucking period? Do males get period? Do males get that time of the month? Is that what he was on? Just made no sense to me. But when it's part of the tournament, I thought the movie came alive. You know, Harry being chased by a fire-breathing dragon. Cool. Oh, this guy helps him get this plant that when he eats it, he's able to grow gills and these things on his hands and feet so he could swim down and be underwater for a while. And in fact, he saves 2 from being attacked. He's supposed to save 1. The hedge maze. You know, the stuff like coming down upon him, trying to crush him. And actually, I didn't mention Robert Pattinson, Twilight. He's one of the contestants, and he's not that bad in the movie, to be perfectly honest. He doesn't have a lot to do, but he's not that bad, to be fair. And so you get to the finale, the 2 of them escape, but they're brought to the cemetery, and it's Voldemort. Holy shit, what a surprise. Voldemort, the bad guy that they've talked about in the first 3 movies. He, along with others, got Harry's name into this dangerous tournament that could kill him. Wow, what a fucking surprise. Who would have thought that? Wow. Whew, that's a fucking M. Night Shyamalan twist, ain't it? No shit. But Robert Pattinson gets killed. That was surprising. They do a little duel where they're at a stalemate and he escapes. This character that Brendan Gleeson, who I remember from 28 Days Later, also from Lake Placid, I liked him as an actor. It was cool to see him in this. But for the most part, that character was an imposter, really played by David Tennant from Doctor Who and the Fright Night remake. And you see Brendan Gleeson in other movies, but part of me wishes it was actually him, and then the next one maybe be an imposter. So be like, oh shit, we were tricked. Here it's like, okay, here's a guy I've never met before. Oh, okay, he just happens to be an imposter. Okay. So I think it should have been reversed. I think you should have had the character, and then the next film, or whatever, it's an imposter. But again, if they're based on what was written in the book, I get why they can't change a lot. I get it, but still. So, yeah, overall I liked it for the tournament stuff. You know, I thought the actors did their jobs well. Ron Weasley became a very unlikable character to me in this because of his fucking pussy-ass turncoat ways. He's a dickhead, doesn't listen to Harry, doesn't believe him for no damn good reason. And all of a sudden, he does, for barely any fucking reason. Well, what the hell did he say? Like, well, yeah, I guess, I don't even fucking care what he said. It's still a lame fucking excuse. I don't remember the girl Hermione really having much to do other than during the ball, the dance, she's dancing with someone, and then Ron Weasley is jealous. And then a later film, Ron's with someone, then Hermione will be jealous. Because Hermione and Ron will be an item by the end of this. And that's what happens. But yeah, like I said, the stuff with the tournament was interesting. The stuff around the tournament, to me, was less interesting. people are like, why come you don't go into the music or the effects? The effects, there are a time period where you look back at a lot of those movies and the CGI doesn't hold up the best. Those early 2000s. Late 90s, early 2000s CGI does not hold up the best. Are there exceptions? Sure. But they don't always hold up the best. Or you watch them, it's like, okay, it's a computer, which to me automatically takes you out of the movie. Just, okay, it's a computer. I'm not seeing a dragon, I'm seeing a computer. Now you can say whether it's good or bad computer. Sound like Scotty in Star Trek. Hello, computer. But it's still computer, so instantly takes you out of the movie. And I do wish these movies had done more practical. I saw some practical in the first movie with the goblins, and although the troll was CG, I do wish they had utilized a lot more practical effects. Once in a while they do. And some I can understand, like the Phoenix Bird, I can understand that's being CGI. And once or twice the big snake in Chamber of Secrets was a practical. So I give credit to that. So there are moments by which they utilize more practical effects. It's not like they didn't have the budget to do this. That's just my opinion. So overall, I didn't mind it for what it was. I would say so far the ranking would be the first one the best. Prisoner of Azkaban, I thought it had a little bit more of an interesting story than this one, and then Chamber of Secrets. But this is so far. And that's the one we get the Order of the Phoenix, which I think is one of the better ones. One of the better Harry Potter films. So, with that said, thanks for watching, take care, and stay tuned for another Harry Potter review. Later.